Once again, you all are most welcome in Education Center, where we will discuss the burning topic of class 12th biology, that is DNA, deoxyribose nucleic acid. But before discussing it, again you all are requested to watch the video till the end and like, share and subscribe the video, touch the bell icon. Your comments always motivate for further video. Let's discuss the topic DNA. DNA, that is deoxyribose nucleic acid. Basically, inside the nucleus of a cell, there are two types of nucleic acid. One is deoxyribose nucleic acid, that is DNA, and another is ribose nucleic acid, that is RNA, which are found in the nucleus of a cell. One is DNA and another is RNA. DNA is deoxyribose nucleic acid and RNA is ribose nucleic acid. Here, ribose is a pentose sugar. Ribose is a pentose sugar. Basically, C6H12O6, which is known as glucose, and it is a hexose sugar. C6H12O6 is a hexose sugar, means it contains hexose sugar means it contains 6 carbon atom. As we know, 1 carbon atom is mono, 2 carbon atom is bi or di, 3 carbon atom is tri. Similarly, 6 carbon atom containing compound, that is C6H12O6, is a hexose sugar. And in ribose, there are 5 carbon atoms. That's why it is pentose sugar, and its general formula is C5H10O5. In the case of DNA, which is deoxyribose nucleic acid, here the ribose contains one less oxygen atom in comparison to ribose, in comparison to RNA, that is ribose nucleic acid. In DNA, there is a lack of one oxygen atom, and it is deoxyribose. And another thing is nucleic acid. Acid which are found inside the nucleus is called nucleic acid, and DNA and RNA are the best example of nucleic acid which are found in the nucleus of a cell. Now we are going to discuss about the DNA. This DNA is an important topic, and in class 12, generally a question which is related to the structure of DNA is always asked. That's why we are going to discuss the structure of DNA. Watson and Crick model. Watson and Crick. James Watson and Franklin Crick were two scientists. A model of DNA was given by James Watson and Franklin Crick, and that model got many authentication. That's why the model of DNA given by Watson and Crick became famous for as well as the students. Now, James Watson and Franklin Crick in the year 1953 gave a double helical model of DNA. It is also known as Watson and Crick model, double helical model. Due to this double helical model, these two scientists were got a Nobel Prize in the year 1962. Now, we are going to discuss what is double helical model of DNA. Helix is a thread-like structure. In double helical model, there are two thread-like structure. They are quite like this, and these two thread-like structures are coiled together and form a staircase. Staircase is anti-parallel staircase. Just I am going to solve the word what is staircase and anti-parallel. If we study one thread or one helix of DNA, in one helix of DNA there are nucleotides. Now one question is, what is nucleotides? Nucleotides are the combination of pentose sugar, 5 carbon containing compound sugar, it is pentose sugar, nitrogenous base, and phosphate group. When phosphate group and nitrogenous base attached to pentose sugar, they are called nucleotides. So in nucleotides, there is the combination of pentose sugar, phosphate group, and nitrogenous base. On one helix of DNA, there are many nitrogenous base attached to sugar and phosphate group. Just like, see here, there is a pentose sugar. One phosphate group, another phosphate group is here, and nitrogenous base. Like this, there are the arrangement of nucleotides on one helix. Now, what is nitrogenous base? In a DNA, there are 4 nitrogenous base, means base contains nitrogen, and they are known as adenine, thymine, guanine, and cytosine. Adenine, thymine, guanine, and cytosine. These are these are the different nitrogenous base, and they are found on one helix of DNA. The another helix of DNA also contains such type of arrangement. So in DNA, these two thread-like structures contains such type of arrangement, and that arrangement is very important for the structure of DNA. छात्रों, आप लोगों ने मेरे वीडियो को लाइक करने के बाद एक क्वेश्चन पूछा था कि मुझे डीएनए के स्ट्रक्चर की जानकारी दीजिए। इसी सिलसिले में मैं इस टॉपिक को आप सबों को बता रहा हूँ। मुझे आशा है कि इस टॉपिक को जब हम लोग पूरा पढ़ लेंगे इस वीडियो में, तो आपको ये निश्चित तौर पर समझ में आ जाएगा और आप इसे पसंद करेंगे, इसे शेयर करेंगे, लाइक करेंगे, सब्सक्राइब करेंगे और बेल आइकन को दबाएंगे। साथ में फिर से कमेंट्स देंगे ताकि मैं आपको आगे की ओर पुनः कुछ अच्छा सा टॉपिक का डिस्कस करके वीडियो बनाकर भेजूं। जब हम लोग डीएनए के स्ट्रक्चर का स्टडी करते हैं तो उस समय एक कॉमन क्वेश्चन आता है, व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन न्यूक्लियोटाइड एंड न्यूक्लियोसाइड। वन इज न्यूक्लियोटाइड एंड अनदर इज न्यूक्लियोसाइड। बहुत आसान सा चीज है, लेकिन जब कॉपी इवेल्युएट किया गया है एग्जामिनेशन में तो देखा गया बहुत सारे बच्चों ने इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर नहीं कर पाया। देखिए, न्यूक्लियोटाइड इज द कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ पेंटोज शुगर with nitrogenous base and phosphate group. If these three are joined together, they form nucleotide. But in the case of nucleoside, there is the lack of pentose sugar. There is a lack of phosphate group. This P is the phosphate group, comes from H3PO4, that is phosphoric acid. This phosphoric acid gives a group that is known as phosphate group. So here in the case of nucleoside, there is the lack of phosphoric group and We can say nucleotide minus phosphate is nucleoside. Nucleotide minus phosphate is nucleoside, and nucleoside plus phosphate is nucleotide. This is the basic difference. Now come to the DNA double helical model structure of DNA. We are discussing here. These nitrogenous base, adenine, thymine, guanine and cytosine, these are the 4 nitrogenous base, and they are divided into 2 important groups. The 2 important group of these nitrogenous bases are, one is purine and another is pyrimidine. One is purine nitrogenous base and another is pyrimidine nitrogenous base. In purine, there is adenine and guanine. Similarly, in pyrimidine, there are thymine and cytosine. Besides this information, one thing is Chargaff, the name of a scientist who gave a relationship between adenine and thymine, guanine and cytosine. Generally, in one thread, there are adenine, guanine, thymine and cytosine, and on another thread, this adenine forms a pair with thymine. Guanine forms a pair with cytosine. Such type of pairing formation are found in the DNA model. Now come to the basic information regarding the combination of adenine, thymine. Adenine and guanine are purine, thymine and cytosine are pyrimidine. When adenine combines with thymine, there is a presence of 2 hydrogen bond. And adenine, guanine combines with phosphodiester bond. So there is the presence of phosphodiester bond between these 2 nitrogenous base, between 2 pentose sugar. See here, one thing that is very clear: purine, pyrimidine, these are the different nitrogenous bases, and in one helix of DNA, when we see the combination of different nitrogenous base, we see one nucleotide. The one nucleotide combines with another nucleotide with a bond, that is phosphodiester bond. Pentose sugar, phosphate group. These bonds are called phosphodiester bond, and sugar combines with nitrogenous base, that is adenine, that is guanine, and there is the presence of hydrogen bond between purine and pyrimidine. 2 hydrogen bonds are found between 2 nitrogenous base, and 3 hydrogen bonds are found between 2 nitrogenous base. Now I would like to solve the problem. The basic distance between 2 nitrogenous base on one helix. On one helix, 2 nitrogenous base are at the distance of 3.4 angstrom, and in one coil there are 10 nitrogenous base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 nitrogenous base forms a meaningful thread of DNA. So the meaningful helix of DNA is 34 angstrom long and two nitrogenous base are at the distance of 20 angstrom. So this is the structure of a DNA. One thing which is very clear, that is the structure of double helical model of DNA is also known as anti-parallel staircase model. Now I would like to explain what is anti-parallel staircase. When we see the coiling of DNA, one helix of DNA is 5' helix and its end point will be 3', and another helix of DNA, the one end of another helix of DNA will be 3' and its end point will be 5'. Here 3', 5', what is this? When we see the pentose sugar carbon and its carbon position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is called first carbon, and similarly it is on the another helix, it is 5 carbon. So the 3' and 5' are the position of carbon atom of pentose sugar. Now anti-parallel staircase. See here, one vertical pole and another vertical pole of a stair, and see here, it is just like a staircase. This vertical pole is made up of phosphate group and pentose sugar. The phosphodiester bond forms the vertical pole and nitrogenous base form the different stairs of double helical model of DNA, and in one pole nitrogen bases are attached to 5' position, 5' carbon position, 5th carbon position, and in the another pole nitrogenous bases are attached to the 3rd carbon of pentose sugar. So that's why one is 5' 3' and second one is 3' 5'. These two are parallel but anti-parallel. That's why it is called anti-parallel staircase model of DNA. मैं समझता हूँ डीएनए के इतने इंफॉर्मेशन से डीएनए से रिलेटेड जो क्वेश्चंस होंगे उनको आप सभी अच्छी तरह से सॉल्व कर लेंगे। इतना ही नहीं, आप इससे रिलेटेड और कुछ क्वेश्चंस जब बने तो उसको आप कलेक्ट करें, मेरे कमेंट बॉक्स में डालें और इसे लाइक करें, शेयर करें, सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन को दबावें। थैंक्स।